Hey, everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And before I go live tomorrow, Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Central, I wanted to do a little strategy to test my mic. I've got it on the bill of my hat as the Justice Gin suggested. And one of these days, I'm going to find a string and do it like John does it. But right now, it's on the bill of my cap. So I'm sort of just testing it out and the camera angle and all that, and see if it jumps and skips. If you're seeing this on YouTube, that means, hey, it passed enough where I could put it out. Otherwise, I'll have to do this recording again and do it on my cell phone. Anyway, what am I going to talk about today? I want to talk about Waylon and his strategy called the one. The one. That's what he calls it. I think this is one of his most misunderstood um, strategies that he's ever put out. A lot of people think it doesn't work. A lot of people think it just ties. A lot of people think, well, you don't have to play it that way. You can just play his regular ladder on his 4 or 10 and you'll come out better. All that is wrong. And I'm here to prove it to you just so you can see it. Okay. So he has $5,000, but I'm only going to use this stack of 2,000 for the demonstration. All right, we know what the one looks like. Looks just like that. And he ladders everything independently. All right. Everybody says, well, you're just going to even out 1 1, whatever. No. Remember, these 4s and 10s are 2 to 1. Okay. So they say, well, if you didn't play his ladder, and just did the 4 and 10. Boy, I hear that a lot in email. So let's just do it. Let's see what happened. What are you better off doing? Let's try it. So we have the 2,000 there. He puts the 4 and 10 and he loses. Fine. This goes right over to the casino. Oh, well, crap. Now he's got to put 2 and 2. Whoops, 7 out. He loses all that. Okay. Then he puts 3 and 3. We're just doing this, just a 4-10 ladder. That's it, right? No lays here. Okay. This is what most people tell me. This is what you can do and you'll be better off. We're going to find out. 3 and 3, he loses. So far, he's lost 3 in a row. Now we're going to go up to 4 and we're going to win 1. Okay. So if 4 hits or 10, doesn't matter. The 4 hits, they owe us 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, because it pays 2 to 1, right? So we take all this money. We lost 3. We won 1. We put it in the rack and we're down. What are we down? Let's use some whites to figure out what we're down. We're down 4 units. Doing it that way, we are down 4 units. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right. Let's take these out. Let's give him his $1,000 back or $2,000 back. Let's pull it out. Now, let's do the 1. Remember, doing it the way you guys are telling me you should play it. We're down 4 with a 3 loss, 1 victory. Down 4. Now, even if you played it that way, you win 2 and you're up money. That's why that is a great strategy by itself. All right, so we're back to 2,000, but this time we're going to do the same 3 loss, 1 win. Same thing, just to see who's better off. That's it. That's all we're trying to do. All right, so this one, he loses just like before. But aha, we win 100 on the lay. Okay, so just like before, he's going to come up to 2 and 2. The 7 comes. Wabbo. He loses. Both. Goes right over here to the casino kitty. But let's don't forget about these. He wins 100 for the lay. Now he's got to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Wabbo! He gets beat again. Lost 6 there, right? Oh, negative. He didn't lose 6 because he still got 100 here. Now he has to put 4 back. And this time he wins on the 4. Well, if he wins on the 4, he does indeed lose that leg. But now they have to pay him 8 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's take all the money and put it in the rack. What is he down this time? 1, 2. He's only down 2. Wait a minute. How can that be? He's only down 2 doing that. And it's because of the times that when he was losing up here, he was gaining 100. He wasn't losing total here. Okay. This is important, y'all. So let's get this out. Like so. Okay. Let's make it really simple. Okay. Nothing there. He loses 2. Let's just break it down to the ridiculous. All right. Now, let's put it back. Just like that. He loses 2. But he wins 100 there. So he didn't lose 2. He only lost 1. Boy, I hope you guys are getting this. Okay. So now on a longer string, what's going to come out better in the long run? Just the 4 and 10 or the 1? All right. Now, let's go backwards with it. Let's go with and I have not done it this way, but I knew he lost 4 this way, but he only lost 2 the other way. And the longer that run goes, the better off he's going to be. Hope you're catching it. So now let's go this way. What if we did the same thing but reverse it? The lay. Okay, the lay 4 and 10. Well, on this one, he doesn't lose both. Okay, so but let's say the 4 comes in, he does indeed lose this. Well, he's got to come back out with 2 and add 1 there. But we're going to pick on the 4 tonight. He loses the 4. The 4 hits, he loses that 2. Just like that. And so now he's got to come back out with 3. Add 1 over here. Okay. He loses this. Perfect. Now he's got to come back out with 4 and add 1 over here. 4 and 4. Now the 7 hits. Bring these both down. He's going to win 2 and 2. So he's going to win 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. Let's put it in the rack. By itself, doing the same 3 losses, 1 win, 3 losses, 1 win. Doing it that way, he's down 2 units by itself, the lay. Not quite as bad as the 410 buying him. He was down 4 under that exercise. Now he's only down 2 this way. Okay. Now, the last thing we're going to do is put his rack back together. And we're going to do the 1, but reversed. Okay. So remember, well, I'll recap this thing at the end. Hopefully rewind this thing if you need to. We're going this way. So that means the 4 or 10 hit for this to lose. And he has to go up back here. So that means if the 4 hit, he wins 200. Okay. But it also means he lost the 4. So now he's got to put that back, that, and that. Whoops. That. Okay. Back to square. The 4 hits again. It gets paid $200. Okay. He loses this 4. So now he's got to come back with 3 and 3. Puts this back. Racks that. Okay. The 4 flipping hits again. So he gets 2 to 1 down there. Loses the 4. Now he's got to come back out with 4. Add 1. Put this one back. Put that back in his rack. Now he wins. The 7 comes. You lose both of those. These come down, and it pays him 4. Let's see where he's at. I've never done this before. Oh, my Lanta. Don't look now. He's up 200. All right. I'm not going to go into any more detail than that. Just keep playing it, and one side or the other is going to give you more money than if you just did it by itself. If you just did this by itself or this by itself in a ladder, you're not going to come out as well as if you played it the 1. I just proved it. Both sides are better. Both sides are better playing it that way. So hopefully you guys get to think. Now, if you're a math guru or whatever and you can prove that I'm wrong, go ahead. The only thing that we're not doing here is like the $2 VIGs. You got VIGs everywhere, but it doesn't matter in the long run. You might burn up some VIG, but it's still not going to negate the fact that it's better going this way. I've just proved it. The end. I have proved it. I've made it simpler. Very simple. Lost 3, won once. Recapping. When I lost 3 and won 1 here, and it's just 410, I went down $400. If he wins a second time, he's going to be fine. Okay. When I went here, same 3 losses, but how he does it, he only went down 2. With the same 3 losses and 1 win, he only went down 2. Doing it this way, he was up. He won. The end. So either way you want to do it. That is the misunderstood the 1 from Waylon. People do not give this one the credit that I think it deserves. And so this is sort of a different video for me because, 1, I'm testing out lighting. I'm testing out my camera. I'm testing out my mic. By the way, I want you to let me know what you think of the angle and the mic, and you can let me know in the comments. But as long as this don't jump a bunch, this is what I'm going to put out. But I wanted to get that out of the way. Now, tomorrow night, Wednesday, we're going to do the lay 4, which actually on that 3 and 1 by itself was a $200 better off than the other way on that 3-1. Okay. We're going to do it paycheck or bust. I hope you guys can make it. I appreciate everybody. I really, really do. But until tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Central, be great. See ya.